Hello, welcome to my channel. Today's yoga class is going to be fairly easy, but it includes a few standing postures. And remember, yoga is supposed to make us feel good in body, mind, and spirit. So if there's anything that doesn't work for you, feel free to adjust the pose or even skip the pose. It's your yoga. I've got the dog with me here, my dog, Cookie. I hope he's going to stay calm. We'll see what happens. We'll see how it goes. Let's get started. And we're going to start from extended child's pose today. Utthita Balasana. You can place a blanket underneath your knees if you like, pointing your knees out towards the sides and coming down with your forehead, either on the mat or you can place block or blanket cushion underneath your forehead if you like. And try and stretch out your arms. Stretch your arms out in front of you. You feel a stretch through both arms and through the sides of your body. And you can start to slow your breath down. Take long and deep inhalations and exhalations through your nose. So we're just tuning into our breaths and to our bodies. So notice how your body feels today. And from here we're going to walk our arms out to our right. And let your upper body follow. So you get a more intense stretch through the left side of your body here. And if you like, you can place your left hand on top of your right, just to increase that stretch. Just notice how that feels. And we're going to walk our arms back center and then over to our left. The same thing here. You can place your right hand on top of your left hand, feeling a more intense stretch through the right side of your body. And walk your arms back center again and come up on hands and knees. And we're coming into puppy pose or melting heart. So if you're standing on your knees, buttocks in the air, forehead down on the floor. I'm doing the yin version here actually with my forearms on the mat. If you like, you can stretch out through your arms instead. And there is also a variation where you can place your chin on the floor instead of your forehead, if your back is very supple. Just keep breathing there and feel the stretch through your upper back. And maybe also around your shoulder blades. And slowly come back up on hands and knees. So here you place your hands underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. Inhale as you drop your lower back, opening through your chest. Exhale, round your back, gazing in towards your belly. Again, inhale, drop your lower back, cow pose. Exhale, round your back, cat pose. Again, inhale, drop your lower back. And this time you can walk your hands slightly forward. As we exhale, we're pulling our toes under, coming up into dog pose. So you're lifting your tailbone high up into the air, straightening out through your back, through your arms. Let your head go in between your arms and keep your feet about hip width apart. And you can start pedaling your feet, bending one knee at a time.
which is called walking the dog. So we're stretching out for one leg at a time here. And then you can stop the paddling and try and sink both heels down. It doesn't matter if they won't come all the way down. Do as best as you can. Listen to your body. And then from here, take baby steps up along your mat. We're coming into a forward fold, ragdoll. You can keep your knees slightly bent if you like. Hold on to your elbows and just drop your head downwards. Keep breathing slow and steady. If you like, you can sway a little from side to side. Just letting your body soften. Then on your next inhalation, slowly roll up, vertebrae by vertebrae. And exhale. Well done. We're going to roll our shoulders. And the other direction. Yoga is a lot about balance. One way and the other way, this side, the other side, backwards and forwards. Okay, you can stop there. We're going to come into tree pose on your right leg. So you can put your palms together in front of your heart. Rotate your left leg out to the side. You can stay with your toes on the floor, or you can lift your foot up to the inside of your calf or the inside of your thigh. I'm just going to change position because this is actually the start of a small sequence that we are going to do. You can stay here with your hands in front of your chest, so you can raise your arms up. Maybe put the palms together, straighten through your spine, and breathe. This is balancing and also strengthening your ankle and opening your thigh. Each pose has a lot to offer actually, not just one thing. Many things in each pose. From here, we're going to take a long stride back with our left leg. Place the foot pointing slightly outwards in a 45-degree angle, and you keep your right knee bent. Lifting both arms upwards, palms facing in towards one another. For warrior one. And breathe. And then let your right arm go forward, left arm backwards. Slightly rotate your left foot outwards. And align your feet a little more, so you can imagine like an invisible line from your right heel to the arch of your left foot or the heel of your left foot. Gaze towards your right and breathe. And just make sure that your right knee is in line with your right foot. So try and avoid turning your foot inwards or dropping your thigh inwards for that matter. Stay strong on both legs. Then side angle pose, Parsvakonasana. Move your right arm down to your right thigh, lifting your left shoulder. You can keep your left hand by your side, or you can raise your left arm upwards, or take it all the way to above your ear for a straight line through your left side. And breathe. Maybe gaze up towards your hand if this feels okay with your neck and your balance. And then back into warrior two again, proud warrior pose, arms shoulder height. Turn your right palm up and lift your right arm upwards. Let your left hand slide down along the back of your left leg. Feeling a stretch here through the right side of your body. And then raise your left arm up, and again warrior one, exalted warrior pose. So let your left foot follow slightly forwards. And in this warrior pose, you can keep your feet slightly separated, like if you were standing on 2 tracks. And step back up to Tadasana, mountain pose. Great, we're going to do the other side. So you're standing on your left leg this time for tree pose, rotating your right leg outwards, hands to your chest, maybe lifting your arms up. And again, I'm just going to change position on my mat. And breathe. And then take a step back here with your right leg for warrior 1. Virabhadrasana 1. And move your left arm forwards and your right arm backwards. Rotating your right foot out slightly here for warrior 2. Proud warrior pose. Gazing towards your left. Feeling strong. These are poses for strength and confidence, happiness. Okay, side angle pose. Left arm down to your left thigh. Right hand either to your waist or straight up, or align it with your ear. And let's breathe together, slow and steady. The breath is half of the yoga. So important. Come back into warrior 2. Left palm up, exalted. No, this is not exalted warrior. This is reversed warrior, where you feel a good stretch through the left side of your body. So let your right hand slide down along the back of your right leg. Both arms up. Warrior 1, once again. So let your right foot follow. So you're facing forwards with your chest and your hips. And step up again to mountain pose, Tadasana. Good job. Now inhale, raise your arms up. And as you exhale, we're coming into a forward fold. You can keep your knees bent or straight, whichever feels good to you. Just drop your head downwards. Inhale, we're lifting halfway out, so you can slide your arms up here and hands along your thighs. Exhale, folding forwards. Again, inhale, lifting halfway up. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale and fold. One more of those, inhalation, lifting halfway out. Exhale and fold. Place your hands on the floor, step back to dog again. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Those are the Sanskrit words, Sanskrit names, if you wonder what I'm talking about. So, standing here like an upside down letter V. Once again, lifting your tailbone high and breathe. Deep inhalations and exhalations through your nose. We're going to lift our right leg up for a three-legged dog. And from here we're going to come into pigeon pose. So you move your right knee towards your right wrist, rotating it outwards, sliding your left leg back. And if you have any kind of knee problems or even hip problems, maybe you can instead do the needle eye, which you do laying down on the floor with your right ankle, in this case against your left thigh. This is the same pose, more or less, but laying down. So you're not putting any pressure on your knees.
So for this sitting pigeon pose, it's working your lower back. We're going to come into forward fold soon. How much you're able to rotate your knee, not your knee, your leg here forwards. It's actually more a question of how your bones are made, the construction of your bones, more than practicing. So for some people, it's possible to come up with the leg parallel to the mat. For others, it's not. So feel free to fold your leg more or as much as you need. I think I'm somewhere in between here. I'm not that extremely flexible, but slightly flexible. So let's come forward. If it feels okay, you can stay where you are as well. And here you can maybe come all the way down with your forehead on the mat. Maybe not. You can stay higher up here with something underneath your arms or underneath your forehead if you like. Whatever you're doing absolutely fine. And again, remember, it's your yoga. You do whatever feels right for you and good for you. Slowly come out of the pose, and we're going to step back into downward facing dog again. Straighten both legs. And take a deep breath. And lift your left leg up into the sky. Three-legged dog. And then move your left knee towards your left wrist. Rotating your leg outwards, sliding your right leg back. And maybe you notice, if you're doing the pigeon version here, that one side is more flexible than the other. This is perfectly normal. And this is the case for most people. It all depends. We're all different. You can stay in the sitting version or fold forwards. And slowly come out of the pose. And once more, we are going to step back into downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana, raising our tailbones high, straightening out through our backs and our arms, and maybe our legs. And from here, come down on your belly for a back bend. So, clasp your hands behind your back, long arms. Let your feet stay on the floor for this first one. Inhale and raise your chest upwards. So you are opening your chest. Try not to overstrain your neck here. You can align your neck with your vertebrae. Remember to breathe, which is always harder when we got our bellies pressed against the floor. Slowly come down, just relax everything and take a deep breath. Same thing again, clasp your hands behind your back, long arms. And lift your chest. You can inhale at the same time. This time, if it feels okay to you, you can raise your legs as well. Just balancing here on your belly. And keep breathing. And slowly come down. Take a deep breath again. And we're going to come back into child's pose once again. So place your hands by your chest, come up and bend your knees, sit back over your heels, and the child's pose of your choice. You can do the same one as we did when we started the class, or you can keep your legs more together this time and maybe slide your arms along the sides of your body with your palms facing up. And relax. And just notice how your body feels now. Well, we've been doing a few sequences and poses and some breath work. Slowly come out of the pose. Come into sitting position, Sukhasana, easy cross-leg position. Or you always got the option to do something more difficult, half lotus maybe, with one leg on the other thigh. And you can always sit on a folded blanket if you like. Inhale deeply, straighten your spine. And as you exhale, fold forwards as far as feels good. Listen to your body. And just keep breathing here, slow and steady. And relax as much as possible into this pose. Slowly come out of the pose. We're going to change position with our legs. So the leg that was in front, the other leg is in front now instead. If it feels okay, otherwise just stay the same as before. And again, let's inhale, straightening our backs, and exhale and fold forwards. As far as feels good on this side. And we're slowly coming out of the pose for Upavista Konasana with the legs out towards the sides of the mat or the floor if you don't have a mat, I don't know. You can slightly bend your knees if you prefer. Turn your toes upwards. Inhale again, straighten your spine. Exhale, let's fold forwards. As far as feels good, there is a version here where you can let your hands slide down along your legs, maybe reach your toes, or just keep your hands and arms in front of you. Or if you're very flexible, you can go down with your head on the floor. I was actually going to show you with a yoga block, but I forgot to get the yoga block, so I can't do that. But if you have one, or if you have a cushion or a book, you can place it underneath your forehead or underneath your arms. And relax, ease into the pose. So forward folds are calming down our nervous system, the central nervous system. So they are very good for stress and anxiety, very good for preparing for relaxation, and also actually to prepare for sleep. Slowly come out of the pose, and we're doing a small counter pose here. Place your hands behind your back and just lift out through your lower back, open your chest. Maybe tilt your head backwards. Maybe, if that feels good. Listen to your body. And from here, we're going to roll down on our backs. And do bridge pose. You can place both feet on the floor, knees bent, about a hip width between your legs. Make sure your knees and feet are pointing in the same direction towards the end of your mat. Inhale, raise your seat, raise your thighs, raise your back slightly, depending on how high you want to go in this pose. If you want to go a little higher, you can move your shoulder blades closer to one another. You can clasp your hands again underneath your back along the mat. And remember to breathe. This is a pose where you're engaging a lot of muscles, so it's easy to forget about the breathing, just focusing on the pose. But let your breath flow all the way down to your belly and up through your chest. And slowly roll back down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Bend your knees into your chest, hold on to your knees, and roll from side to side. Someone is waking up here. I actually put a leash on him. I was hoping he was going to stay in his bed if I put a leash on him, which he did for a little while. Okay, we're going to do some deep breathing here. Apanasana. You can put your hands on your knees and slightly push your knees away from you as you breathe all the way down to your belly, all the way up through under your rib cage. And when you exhale, gently squeeze your knees in towards your chest. Maybe raise your head. We're doing it again. So push your knees away from you. Inhale. And exhale. Squeeze your knees in towards your chest. Once again, inhalation. Push your knees away from you. And exhale. Knees in towards your chest. From here, move your arms out towards the sides with your palms facing up. Just drop your knees to your right, leaving both shoulders on the floor. And you can roll your head towards your left if you like, for an easy twist. And just relax everything. And it doesn't matter if your legs won't come all the way down to the floor. If you like, you can place something underneath your legs. Move your legs back center, and we're going to drop them down towards our left. And you can look to your right if you like. Same thing here, just relax everything. Move your legs back center. And we're going to come into happy baby's pose. This is possible with the dog on your mat. I don't know, just moving away slightly. Turn your feet upwards. Separate your legs. See if you can hold on to the outside or the inside of your feet. Maybe your toes, maybe your ankles, maybe the back of your thighs. So you're letting your back be squeezed into the floor. We're neutralizing our backs. So you make sure you got your lower back all the way down on the floor, that you're not lifting your buttocks up. And you should feel a stretch and through the inside of your thighs. Then legs together, place your feet on the floor, and we're going to finish off with Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined butterfly pose, before a short relaxation. So you're dropping your legs out to the sides. You can see what I'm doing, since someone is taking up a lot of space here right now. You can, if you like, move your arms backwards. Maybe interlace your fingers and place your hands underneath your head, or just keep your hands on your belly if you like. And relax. Take a few really deep breaths here. And move your legs together and straighten them out along the mat for Shavasana. You can open your palms, letting your legs fall apart slightly. Maybe pull a blanket over you if you like. Make yourself comfortable. Just a couple of minutes here. Close your eyes if you like. And just tune in once more to your breath. Feel your breathing. Relax. Deep. Slow. Each time as you exhale, feel yourself relaxing more and more. Feel your feet relax, your legs, your hips, your glutes, your lower back, your upper back, your belly and your chest. Relax your shoulders and your arms and your hands and fingers. Feel your neck relax, your jaws, face muscles, the back of your head and the crown of your head. Just feel everything relaxing, everything heavy, everything relaxed. And just enjoy this moment of being still for a little while, in body and in mind. And then you can slowly start to move your fingers and toes, hands and feet. And inhale and stretch your arms out behind your head. And as you exhale, bend your knees in towards your chest and just roll a couple of times from side to side. And you can roll your head from side to side as well if you like. And if there's any other movement that your body would like you to do, feel free. And whenever you feel ready, you can open your eyes, pull yourself over to one side, and slowly coming back up into a sitting position. Well, let's finish this yoga class together. if you're up in a sitting position by now. Let's inhale, raise our arms, palms together, and exhale, let your hands come down to your heart chakra. Namaste. Thank you. I hope you're feeling good in body and mind. I wish you a wonderful day. I hope to see you soon again. Bye-bye.